don't make this huge mistake when you self-publish your book. All right, when I published my third book, Vikings War and the Fall of the Carolingians, I had no idea that really it was gonna sell. It was essentially my master's thesis, a translation of a Latin text from the 9th century that included stuff about the Vikings. And so I priced my ebook right off the bat at 99 cents, because that was the conventional thinking at the time, that if you price it low and you get momentum, then you can sell more books. And there's a certain logic to that, but I'm going to tell you why that's false. Ultimately, it doesn't help you very much. Now, strangely enough, I published it, pushed publish, and nothing much happened, which was about what I thought was gonna happen. Nothing, essentially. Sold a few copies, mostly friends, maybe some family. I doubt it. Most of my family aren't interested in what I studied in grad school. So excuse me. So it didn't do very much for the first week and a half, and then all of a sudden it just started selling like crazy. Well, crazy for me anyway. It was selling 20, 30, 40 copies a day. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And this is kind of the height of the History Channel's Vikings show, which is actually not very good. It's not very accurate anyway. But I attribute it somewhat to that, maybe. And so it started taking off. And that first month, I think it sold something like, I want to say 800 copies. And it's like, well, you think, hey, that's $800. No, it isn't, because Amazon, if you price your book under $2, Amazon takes 70%. So I was only making 32 cents on a book, on a sale, the ebook anyway. But it was selling. I was like, oh my, I mean, literally, it was a bestseller in a couple of history categories, subcategories. And then the next month it sold 1,200. Then it started to slow down a little bit the third month. It sold like 700. And then it really dropped off. Now, the mistake I made, first, was pricing at 99 cents at all, I think. I'm sure there are other people with different strategies out there. But, and I talked about this a little bit in a video yesterday where I was talking about self-publishing and how you price your book. This is a continuation of that. The big problem was that I was enjoying it being a bestseller, and I thought, hey, if it can stay up there long enough, then I can raise the price and actually make some money on this, significant money. Problem is, I left it at 99 cents that entire 3 months. And I never did raise it until it was too late, quite frankly. So don't do that, all right? Don't make that mistake. Don't price your book too low, even at the beginning. Now, if you've got a whole series of novels, and most of you guys don't yet, That's why you're here and not on a marketing channel. But if you have a whole series of novels and you want to price the first one in the series at 99 cents, there's some logic to that, but there are a lot of authors pushing back against that these days because it's just a race to the bottom. It's like, who could be the cheapest? And it gives, when you price your book too low, it makes people think it's not really worth paying that for it, even 99 cents. So don't make that mistake. I left a lot of money on the table. Maybe that first week when it was taken off, 99 cents would have been fine. But I should have raised it to, $2, $2.99, $4.99, whatever the regular price is, much earlier. Now, what would have happened then? I have no idea because I didn't try it. I was afraid it was a rookie mistake, and I don't want you to make rookie mistakes. Of course, you will, but hopefully not this one. All right, guys, make sure you sign up if you're on the cusp, trying to decide whether to sign up for the 5-day fuck on naked book writing boot camp. Now's the time to do it because time is running out. Monday, we're starting the class, so jump in. You can get the link in my bio. Send me a DM if you have any questions about it. Fuck on. Let's write your book.